guys.
Anti-Cleo's antibiotics. They comfort in knowing that any antibiotics cannot stop.
The dissidents actually took me.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. Yep, I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka. Here's to me! Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow! You got, like, this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium-colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Ugh. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
So, Max, got any interesting prison stories? Do people really trade? Cigarettes like this?
Among other things.
Got any recipes for bathtub hooch? I've always wanted to try the real stuff.
We didn't have bathtubs. We made it in toilets.
Ooh.
Quite the interesting taste.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. Less funny, the minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
I'm afraid I can't.
You hear about that dissident working in that clothing store? This is why we've got to be vigilant.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
How may I be of assistance? We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister. You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service Team. That means you'll have to sign a release form. Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment. Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf. You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box. You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Couldn't help but notice the medical journals in your room. Do you still study medicine?
Nah, I just use them to hold heavy things in place.
Most wise. I was considering throwing away all my old texts, but I like your idea better.
You must be joking. Our fair city is being overrun by... Oh, there! That's one right there. How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking. Ugh, how utterly expected. You must be one of those violent vagrants I've heard tell of, wandering the system in search of brutality. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness. I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see. I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him. Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept. Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list. Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time. You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee? What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse. Yes, thank you. Goodness, what's the system coming to when unkempt vagabonds are making more sense than the board itself? By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair? Only if I win it. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
Oh, we get paid this time. I like this plan.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you? Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. You'll encounter security afterward, but surely you'll handle it. You are the violent sort of vagrant, after all. The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
You know, that's just the sort of thing folks say when they're trying to hide something.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. Yeah? Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right, go on through.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Minister Clark, what a remarkable honor it is to meet you.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then? Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
Captain, we must investigate Rockwell. An injustice like this cannot go unchecked.
Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. Well, you won't have much human company down there. Plenty of sprats and automechanicals, though. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. Then I suppose I can only hope. Good luck.
soldier. You can't just wander around the minister's residence. What do you think you're doing? Me? I'm watching for suspicious activity. Well, when you put it that way. Look, I don't have any visitors on file today, UDL related or otherwise. I won't report this, but you need to leave. Oh, there. That's one right there.
Full hockey equipment is also provided at no charge, making the program ideal for any family. For more information, visit NashvillePredators.com/goal. Spots will fill up fast. Don't let your child miss out on this chance.
Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of it?
Dr. Fenhill, have you ever contemplated the fact that we have no direct experience of our own heads?
As usual, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So many yearn for the opportunities you disdain. There are those who would give their hand to be born in Byzantium as you were.
Now, why couldn't you just have said that in the first place?
Wouldn't it be something to see an Earth assault cruiser land here? Don't be ridiculous.
That's the last of them.
Dallas really made a push there at the end of that period. That was a key penalty kill with the crowd really buzzing around.
And Saros was awesome. He was great. But you look at it, even if they're turning the puck over, even if they're making a miscue, they have guys in the shot lanes, and especially in front of the net. They're much more physical in that area, clearing those guys out. And I think it's been big. And Saros, again, when all else fails, he's there for you.
And I think, too, the 5-on-5, there's not much room out there at all. And we've seen the Preds have their issues on special teams, but they seem to be stepping up when they need them the most right now. That's the kind of how you have to beat the Dallas Stars.
And it allows you to play a good game where you manage the puck and get pucks in deep. You don't feel like you're forced to go out there and make the big play.
All right, guys. Big third period coming up.
20 miles, 20 smiles.
20 minutes, 20 grins.
Win a period, win a hockey game. Thanks for coming down.
Willie.
Great stuff. Now again, we'll head back up to the radio booth to join Pete Weber. We've got the third period coming up.
Sparkers is delicious.
Let's make it more delicious. Menu time. Put an extra patty on that. Bam!
Buy $4.99 triple bonus jack combo.
Stack it up for an extra buck.
Rooms to Go, America's #1 independent furniture company, is celebrating our 29th anniversary with an amazing sale. It's our once-a-year super savings event when we use our massive buying power to get special anniversary price breaks and bonus buys from our suppliers. That's extra savings we pass on to you. Plus, get 60-month interest-free financing. Come on, this is it. The sale you wait for. It's the Rooms to Go anniversary sale going on now.
It's Ford Truck Month. And if this is your kind of day, and this is your kind of truck, then this is your Ford Truck Month. Now, get great deals on Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 43 years.
Get F-150 with 0 for 72 plus 3,000 bonus cash plus 750 full credit bonus cash with 0 down and 0 payments for 90 days.
Check out my triple bonus jack.
check it out with an extra patty. Yeah.
Okay, let's ride.
Oh, hey, man.
Buy $4.99 triple bonus jack combo.
Stack it up for an extra buck.
And here comes South Carolina, home of the Gamecocks. Here's the left flank. Score!
Tune in to Fox Sports Southeast for all of your South Carolina Gamecocks sports updates.
Well, first of all, I'm glad to be back on Wolfpack Hustle.
Behind the back dribble, mid-court shot at the horn. They banked it in.
Everybody bring their A game, stick together through all adversity.
Watch tennis all year long as the world's biggest stars battle at tournaments around the globe.
This is what they came for.
On the network that brings you more live coverage than anyone. Tennis Channel. Check your local listings.
Nashville Predators hockey is brought to you by Rooms to Go. Great looking furniture at low anniversary sale prices. And by Zaxby's. Hand-breaded chicken and fresh ingredients. Only at Zaxby's. Ryan Ellis with a lone goal in this game in the first two periods. Big third period coming up. With the guy Chris Mason with you. Let's give you the Hunt Brothers Pizza tweet of the day.
All right, help folks understand just how important it is having guys like Tenori and Holzer on the team. Really is. It's not something that shows up on the score sheet. It really doesn't. But there's other ways to impact a hockey game. You become a hard team to play against when you have guys like that. You're going up against Jamie Benn, Tyler Sagan, Corey Perry, big, strong, physical guys. You have Jared Tenori, now Corbin and Holzer in front of the net, battling, going toe to toe with these guys, making them know every time they come to the front of the net or down the boards, they're going to get hit. It makes a huge difference. This team just becomes harder to play against with guys like that.
Crowd energized as we begin the third period. This one knocked out of the air by Sissons. Sissons working to get possession. Sissons and Yarbrough on the wings with Joe Hansen in the middle. Shot from the point, handled by Bishop. Time for a new feature. Coors Light beating the pressure. Let's take a look at some numbers on Ryan Ellis.
Ryan Elser looks like he's trimmed up that beard of destiny a little bit, getting ready for the playoff push, but look at the numbers. Ryan Ellis, power play goals, 2, 7 assists, 9 points, leads all D-man in all three since February 22nd. He's a good hockey right now.
Feeds Yossi this time. That one handcuffed Bishop, but he's able to make the save. Marcellus missed the 20 games. Big part of the storyline today. There's Perry. With Pitt down low. He had an opening. A chance for Heiskanen. Saved by Saros. Taken again by the Stars. Heiskanen. Over to Johns. Shot blocked. Janko pauses. Sissons tips it. Nashville will try to get a quick line change here.
That was a heck of a pass by Corey Perry as a goaltender. Once the player gets
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's Deluxe Foscoed Collection.
Unexpected noise. I'm standing at the area.
We got the drop on you. Their mistake.
Arena match, but the Ford's got to make it a death trap.
Is it not a marvel the things humans can bring to life, all for the sake of destruction?
Tried to center it for Trennan, positioning himself. Janmark is there to the rescue. Recovering. Did a great job at body position. Starts the offense back this way. Arvidsson all the way through. Point down on his own. Been a bad pass. Johns now. Heiskanen on the base. Save made point blank by Saros.
Good job by Saros too. A lot of times, when people see a goalie give a bad rebound, they think it's wrong. Defense and being in the defensive zone. It starts when you lose possession. Look at the back pressure by the forwards coming back, and it makes it so much easier for the defenseman to stand up. And Carey's being pressured from behind, so everybody on the Nashville Predators committed to playing the right way, playing defense, making their life a lot easier for their defensemen.
Big face-off coming up. Sagan's line stays out there. Perry rejoins Sagan and Ben. They started with Dowling on that line. This one, pulled back into the neutral zone.
Cisco on his shot. Getting Saros catching there a little bit, just going through the net. They're a frustrated team, but the guys did a good job. There's 3 guys up in the top of the circles. Ben had no other option than shoot the puck. Right there, look at the
Gross invest block picking is illegal. What?
the guys have shown really good poise, and they've answered back. I'll tell you, Dallas is a big physical team, especially up front. Their forwards, big, strong guys, but Nashville just went toe-to-toe. In my opinion,
This worker is entirely lawful. Processing. Returning to normal protocols.
Take your best shot, asshole!
Well done. We're still alive.
Make him regret it!
Sweeping.
They're on us!
System. Performing. An invest.
Got the drop on us! Clean this up, right?
Beginning. Resetting. Threat level.
Smith to Turris. Shot blocked. The top swing board to the ice. Recovered by Turris. Open man. Smith from the side. Stopped there by Bishop. Rebound out high. Ekholm keeps it alive. Smith and Turris trying to go give and go. Puck shoveled around the boards to Favreau. Back down low. Craig Smith banging there with Lindell. Great physical play. Foxen skates. Out by some time.
Oh, search.
Trouble is coming, Captain. We've got a fight on our
Nothing fun ever happens in this town.
No one's at fault here, except Susan. It was her turn to bring snacks. I'm just gonna check the score. Marching with Bridgestone, official tire of the Nashville Predators.
Security
Prepare to beat.
Build your squad. Be the best. Compete for your share of the largest prize pool in NHL gaming history. Register today at NHL.com/gaming. Honda, official vehicle of the 2020 NHL Gaming World Championship.
It's time for today's Big Bowl Moments, and it has to do with the Nashville power play.
Yeah, and this is all 3 goals of this home and home right there. These are on Thursday. Big smile for Philip Forsberg. Matt Duchene coming across with a big tip right there for the second goal. And today, the only goal of the hockey game again. Surprise on the power play. Ryan Ellis just gets it on net. That one finds a way through Ben Bishop, but that's been a big story here, and you knew it would be against the Dallas Stars. They don't give up much 5-on-5.
Ellis from Duchene and Arvidsson at 10:29 of the second period. That's the only goal of the afternoon thus far. Arvidsson has 2 assists on those 3 power play goals we just showed you. Duchene has a goal and an assist.
Those guys are chipping in. You have to give a tip of the cap to the penalty kill, too, because it's been excellent against the Dallas Stars. They've got a really good power play, but the guys are finding a way to get the job done.
5-on-5. It continues to be just tremendous grinding hockey. You may love a 5-4 game every now and then, but sometimes these games are great to watch, too. Just the intensity. Nobody is giving an inch.
They're fighting for their life. This is just an excellent hockey game. I've really enjoyed it. The guys are playing hard. Dallas it's just a good all-around game.
Yossi turns it over. Here comes Como to the net. Nashville got away with one there. They still haven't cleared the zone. And Mark. Down on his knees. Como got it to the net. Great save by Saros. Como was facing the other way. Found control of that puck and made a great attempt. Back come the Stars again. Janmark with speed to the middle. And a tremendous play by Forsberg. The stick behind, strip the puck. Stars reload. And Forsberg drills Polak to the ice.
That's not easy to do. Polak is an absolute tank.
He is.
Built like a brick.
Out, Nashville with an opportunity on the rush. And here's Rocco Grimaldi working wide against Hintz. Saucers it across. Smith-Rister. Off the glass. Sent back to the net. Tipped. And a save made by Bishop. Greg Smith has been threatening. Long, wide pass. Gurianov shot. That was blocked by Ekholm. It stays in play. Around the horn. Lindell's shot. Pinballing around. They bring it back to Lindell. To his partner, Klingberg. Now to the high slot. Hits, turns. Floats it. Lindell picks up. Turns the corner in the shot. Long wide. That was Gurianov who had a look. Fabro playing with poise. Grimaldi was going to go down and curl off for a change. He stayed on to try to keep the play onside. Now he'll retreat to the bench. Now Ben. Nashville congests the line. Picked up by Heiskanen on the near side. Yossi absorbs the hit from Ben. Centering pass. Heiskanen to the backside. Sagan tried to pluck it in there from just in front of the goal line. Tricky angle. Good defensive play by Yarncrook. Took it away from Sagan.
The Preds are finding themselves defending a lot here, but you mentioned a couple minutes ago there, Willie, the poise that the guys are showing. They're under siege. The Stars are putting a lot of pressure on the Preds, but they're holding strong. All right, fans, don't forget to tune in to Predators Live, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Immediately following the game today, we'll have all the highlights, interviews, and analysis, so stick around. We'll take care of you.
See if the Predators also can click on one of these counterattacks with Dallas pushing further and further, trying to pressure, bring defensemen into play, throwing everything at the Nashville net.
Yeah, the longer the game goes and the more offensive things, they take a couple chances, there'll be opportunities.
Shot blocked by Perry, straight back at Ellis. A race for the puck. Sagan is on it. Tries to pass it to himself. Works it back to the net front. There's Yossi. This one off the tip of the glass and over. Just barely avoiding a penalty.
Roman Yossi and Ryan Ellis just work so well together. Just the chemistry that they've developed over the years of playing together, the way they time taking on the rush. There's Corey Perry. As you mentioned, he blocked the shot there from Ryan Ellis. He's down the hallway there, trying to see how his foot feels, trying to walk it off a little bit.
Rope hits.
Now he's got a bomb of a shot too, so you know that doesn't feel too good.
Hintz against Turris. Nashville wins the ball. Holzer under pressure from Pavelski. Holzer trying to hold his ground. The stick was tied up with the body position, and the pass leaks through the legs of Lindell. Bishop behind his own net. Outlet pass Hintz. He's got great speed. Lifts it to the middle. Deflected by Turris. Crisscrossing the other way is Pavelski. Saros places up around the glass. Pavelski slowed it down. It's kept inside the line. Klingberg. His pass deflects.
Putting a lot of pressure. They've already had 8 shots in this. Not even halfway through, just halfway through the third period here.
Klingberg. Got it back. Dropped it off. And a block shot by Turris from Cogliano. Forsberg. Good chances in the first period. Had one big one in the second period as well. He's been threatened. On the ice now. Forsberg, Granlund, Duchesne. They've had the best success 5-on-5. But as Mace mentioned, Nashville's been defending a lot here in the third period. Here comes Foxen. Cogliano launched himself into Fabro there. That was dangerous. That almost came back across the line, and it did. That came across the blue line. Saros gloved it for good measure. Past the halfway point of the third period. It remains 1-0.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
With great deals, get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Get $1,250 customer cash on the greater than ever 2020 Corolla. Lease this Corolla for $169 a month, or this 52 MPG Corolla Hybrid for $229 a month.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Two friends find a way to keep Taco Bell's nacho fries on the market.
Where'd you get that?
But when you get too close to the fryer,
Just give him the ingredients.
you might get burned. Now serving at a Taco Bell near you.
As a struggling actor, I need all the breaks that I can get. At Liberty Buchamug.
Cut.
Liberty Bibbity.
Cut. We'll dub it.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
A message from Mr. Monopoly.
Hello! I'm so excited that the Tennessee Lottery wants to give you the chance to win real money playing the Monopoly Multiplier Instant games. In fact, I've installed this bell behind me to alert me when there's a winner. Oh, there's a winner right now! And another one! Charlie, do you see all these winners? That bell is working overtime!
Play Monopoly multiplier games for a chance to win big.
I love the sound of winning!
Time for today's Liberty Mutual Insurance Crease coverage.
The team here, UC Saros is a good goalie, and watch him. He's going to be making a bunch of saves. But pay attention to the guys in front of him, just battling, doing everything they can to get that puck out of there. Just everything Saros is doing right now. The rebound control, the timely saves, just that solid, consistent play. Everything and more you could ask and you need out of your goaltender. Saros is doing it.
Key to the game, the